Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the second-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The Bulldogs offense trots out there to open this game. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Grab down the middle, it's Thomas. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Georgia set it up with a 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Running back with the football. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The offense stays on the field of this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Young. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Caught near the sticks. It's Young. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Aggies offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. The coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Reed. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision?
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 3rd down, and the drive keeps going.
But his coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Quarterback's got it. He finds room to the 30. They get him to the ground. It's first down now at the 28.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Grab down the middle. It's Bell. You make the stop, but first down from the 13.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, give him the ball.
The Bulldogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
See if they can convert the point after. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-9. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. To throw, it's Reed. Catch made over the middle. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Looking for a man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He'll hand it off. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Stopped short the marker after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Oh, they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Stockton. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Play fake, looking to throw. A short completion to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football. Roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Makes the ground. It's Branch. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, not shocked at all that they threw this football to this receiver, especially on 4th down. They needed a play. He delivers, but instead of doing it downfield, he shows them what he can do after the catch to get it into the end zone.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
The Aggies will bring their punt team on the field now. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane on that return. This drive starts in good position. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense is still clicking.
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll try the right here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, you don't play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Close to the tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you're talking about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Using his legs, it's Jones. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Here comes the bunch formation. Throwing off play action. Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Scanning the field. It's Stockton. He's got it in the open. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
Try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. That's reeled in. It's Concepcion. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Grab behind the line. It's Moss. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just no...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
How about that? The defense does their job on 3rd down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. Oh, and he's got some space here. Touchdown, Dogs. 6 points for the special teams. What a moment. Conference championship on the line. The punt returner takes it all the way to the house.
You know, the special team coach told us that he thought they had a chance to either come up with a block punt or hit a big return. In this case, it's the latter. They set it up perfectly, took it all the way back, just like he told us.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. And they've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The sure hands. It's Wilson. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And they misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Short throw complete to the tight end. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. And the Aggies will have to kick this away. This is punt number 6. Get the ice bath ready for the punter. Oh, and they can't down it there. It bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. There's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They can't stop him. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
They go to the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Nice grab. It's Thomas. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Stockton. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Short pass finds the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. QB to the tight end for a completion. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first half beat down to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see what the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Reed. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And there's the handoff. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play. The Aggies will have to kick it away. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC championship.
The Bulldogs will kick this away to get the second half going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hand. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And the Aggies will line up to boot it away. He's on to boot it away now. Fielded near the 20. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum in the defense. Make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. The pocket breaking down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives him a fresh set of downs for a 22. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. On the ground, it's McCray. Breaking tackles.
Well, these linebackers better put on their big boy pads today, facing a big physical runner like this who can take hits and give them back. The only way they can stop this running back consistently is with multiple defenders trying to bring him down.
The pass rush closing in. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
56, Texas A&M, 0.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Back to pass. It's Zeno. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
A short loss in the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Completion, that's about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's 4th down. The Aggies will line up to punt it away.
3 and out.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. 1st and 10 play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's McCray. Picks up the first, looking for more. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Stockton, bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes, and in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. Or I think.
Here he goes. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down with the completion, moves the ball down to the 4.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
He's swarmed by the defense. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing. And here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. High completion makes it second and medium. Dropping back, it's Zeno. That's reeled in. It's Wilson. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Takes the handoff. It's Daniels. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the returner is brought down, and that will do it now for the third period. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The shotgun running play call. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And now the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Tackled, but first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
They finally make the stop. The offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
Chris, a lot of these NFL scouts think that his speed is unique. I think it's the route running and the instincts to read coverage that really separates him. He has put on a show today.
The shotgun run call. And they try the middle, but stop for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Yeah, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Tackle made after a big gain. The first and goal at the 7. Dogs looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas A&M, 0.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Daniels. And it works. The first down to the 35. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw. It's Zeno. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Breaks into the clear. They stop him, but it's a first down.
What I love here with the quarterback is he knew exactly where he needed to go to get that first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense getting set. It's second down. Hand off to the back. Look out, room to run here. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. QB keeps it himself.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure the defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Offense, they're going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. To the air, it's Zeno. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain of that catch and run.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Stop for no gain defense. Very stubborn here down near the goal line. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Man, how do you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
He escapes the pocket. Ball carrier tackled there.
QB just ran out of options. He decides to take matters into his own hands and takes off on that scramble. I thought he might come close to getting it to the end zone. Comes up just a little bit short.
And that one's straight down the middle. They tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. They keep it going. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Now it's second down here. Pounding away with the run game. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's McCray. The game moves the ball to the 34.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. He's already at it again.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. This is becoming a productive drive, a first down at the 47. It's a run. Running back's got it. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, second and 1. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He finds some space. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Georgia.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Comes the Aggies offense back on the field. This has been a long afternoon for this offense. All that's left, try to get some consolation points here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.